Hello sexy people, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how it's actually sexy to try. You know what's so funny is somewhere along the line, trying became corny in the eyes of the majority. Just trying in general, just the simple act of trying has now become corny, has now become weird, and has now become something people take a mockery. How wanting more is cringe. Trying to achieve something is now embarrassing, and actually putting themselves out there is like, who do they actually think they are? Let me say this clearly and say this very clearly for all of you to understand. Trying is not corny in any way, shape or form. And you know what's even wilder is how many people who've actually agreed to quit trying to dream big and agreed to play small just to dim themselves down enough to fit in. Fit into where? Like, why not be judged? I'm telling you, people are going to judge you regardless, just to avoid that uncomfortable spotlight known as effort and trying. Because effort is vulnerable, because effort is visible. Effort means you will probably fail in public. I incredibly salute people who try, because I think they are one of the coolest and in fact sexiest people out. Somehow in today's world, pretending that you don't care is seen cooler than actually going for the things that you care about and you want to do. Do you not want a community on social media? Do you not want to grow and create new friends? Do you not want to gain a second income? What are we talking about here? And I do not buy this not trying to want more for themselves for 1 second, not for one, because there's nothing more powerful, and I mean nothing more powerful than someone deciding what they actually want. Someone decides that they want something more out of life and they actually push themselves to go for it. Not just push themselves, does something about it. For someone who wants something and does something about it makes them way better than anyone else who's going to stand around and judge them. That's definitely not corny in my book. Sit down and think about it. Most people have ideas. You have probably had a few ideas. Most people have definitely had dreams. And most people want something bigger. They want something better. They want something different for themselves. Statistically, let's be so honest, only a small percentage ever act on their dreams or even act on it consistently enough for it to actually manifest to become something. Studies show that less than 10% of people actually follow through on their long-term goals. So even if you're trying, if you're posting, if you're building, if you're learning, failing, showing up, you're already ahead of majority of the curve. You're not behind, you're not in no awkward phase, and you're not doing too much. You're just doing what most people are afraid to do. And yeah, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. Let's be so honest. No one's gonna enjoy putting themselves out there for people to make a mockery of, because people are watching you, they're judging you. They're gonna judge you anyway. They're gonna wait for you to slip anyways. And here's the truth as well. People are inherently selfish. People are too busy worrying about themselves to even think twice about what you're doing. The ones who judge, they're the ones who wish they had the courage to just even try. This is your sign to let them scroll. Let them doubt. While they're sitting on ideas, you're the one actually building something real, something worth building, something worthwhile. And if we're actually talking about this from my stance, striving, wanting more, pushing yourself, now that's sexy. There's something just so magnetic about someone who doesn't want to settle for the life that they're already living in. They want more. They know that they can be better. That energy is undeniable. And that's why in this community, it's sexy to strive, because striving means you believe in your potential. Even when your potential isn't visible just yet, it's your sign to keep striving. Post a project. Do the thing you're scared of. Apply for the opportunity. Because the only thing more cringe than trying is knowing that you could have tried and you did nothing instead. And if you're trying already, keep going. Keep showing up, because you're doing an amazing job. Stay sexy, stylish, and smart. I'll see you all in the next video.